Already.
Alright. Hello, I'm here with a good friend of mine, Eric Thomas, from Break the Cycle Incorporated.
Yeah, alright, let's go.
Alright, so E.T., you know I'm at Full Sail University.
Absolutely.
You know Full Sail is a school for media arts. We have industry professionals who are graduating from that school, who are students of that school, who are alumnus of that school, who work in digital media, film, audio, all of that. You also know that we created the site realtoreals.com to house work from those industry professionals and other industry professionals around the country. So what I really wanted to get into was I wanted you to share with those individuals who I will be sharing this with, meaning the student body at Full Sail, the alumnus at Full Sail, and the industry professionals at realtoreals.com. Just share with them a little bit about who Eric Thomas is, what Break the Cycle is, and how important establishing a relationship with industry professionals with realtoreals.com and Full Sail University, how instrumental that will be in going forward in the future.
Well, definitely. As you stated, I'm Eric Thomas, of course, CEO of Break the Cycle, which has been in existence probably now since 1992. And we're responsible for academic, personal, and social development of young people across the country. We've been blessed. We've been blessed since. I'd say we've been blessed since. Oh, the shirt.
Yeah, I trying to get the shirt. I don't want to stop you, but keep
Oh, you
going.
good. We've been blessed since 1992 to travel all over this country. Of course, we started our work internationally in Bermuda. We've been in Toronto, Hawaii, throughout the Caribbeans, doing this work. We've had invitations to Asia. Of course, at that time, I didn't take that invitation, but we've had invitations to do stuff all over. We've been in St. Martin, doing work there for the Prime Minister of Education, really trying to help people across this country to break cycles. We've been all throughout the United States, as far as north as Canada, as far as south as Florida, as far as west as California, as far as east as New York, New Jersey, DC, etc. And I think it's important to establish a relationship with individuals from Full Sails because unfortunately, when you deliver a message as powerful as we delivered, and we're only saying that because of what people have said about us, the testimonies that people have given, it's over. We just left California, and whatever we did that day without media, it doesn't exist. It's no longer alive. And so we think that the media aspect will be so powerful because it'll give, we know this is a technological era, it'll give young people who weren't at the conference, it'll give professional people who weren't at the conference an opportunity not only to see what we do, but get the tools that they need to be able to work with the generation that they're working with. And so that's why it's important. I think that this message is a message that needs to get out throughout the world. And we know that the media, the entertainment media, the multimedia is what's that medium that you get that out. You look at BET and VH1 and ABC and Fox, etc. You look at how they're able to get their message out. And I just believe that we set up an internship where individuals could come and work with us to shoot all of our conferences, to shoot our speeches that we do on major university campuses. I think that this could become a tool that could really change the way not only we deal with our young, troubled or underserved population, but I think at the same time it can give exposure to that generation. They can kind of see, hey, these are the things that you guys are doing. Here are the solutions to some of the problems that we have.
Right. On something, you made some great points, and I've been blessed to be able to see where you've come from, just going place to place with really no video camera at all. Just as soon as we said it, it was over with. And now I see that you do have a team. Carl here filming this is heading up the media team, but the future of where Break the Cycle, we talked about it a little bit. I want you to elaborate on where the future, maybe some conferences and how we started out smaller, but it's expanding. So that's why we need to expand this media vision around Carl, because the expansion phase is coming, so we
Absolutely.
need to prepare for that.
Absolutely. Like you said, I mean, we just left California. You just think about the testimonies of the young people.
Right.
I mean, you think about the messages. You think about the family groups, how we divide it. We're limited because we're dealing with 1 or 2 cameras. And so those individuals are going to one family group, whereas we got a whole other family group going on. You know, and then like you said, we're taking this thing in LA from one high school to a coliseum of 15,000. And again, we need people who are skilled, not just in the area of capturing the event, but people who afterwards can edit it, you know, and people who have an eye for what America is looking for, you know, what internationally people are looking for from a cutting edge aspect as it relates to media. I mean, you have to think about it. We're not the professionals. I mean, we speak, we act, we perform, but now we need a team around Carl who can help us to really take this media aspect to the level that our speaking and our theatrical presentations are.
Perfect. Now, we really didn't talk about this, but this is a very important topic that I wanted to touch on. We talked about it the last time we were in LA. Now, you and your organization, Break the Cycle, you guys provide scholarships.
Absolutely.
The NBBC, which sponsored this trip here to California, offers scholarships. We have a wonderful president at Full Sail. The president of Full Sail is an unbelievable individual, someone who I call my friend, Mr. Gary Jones. Now, I haven't spoken to him about this before, but I plan on going back and speaking to him about this. We bumped into, I would say, 7 different individuals who are looking to go into production, some type of media production at the conference today. But they don't know how they're going to go to school. And I wanted to talk to you right now about what is the possibility of us putting together some concrete steps to maybe do some matching scholarships to get these individuals to the different media schools. And the reason I brought up Gary Jones, because one of the individuals would love the opportunity to maybe go from Crenshaw High School in the hood and have an opportunity to go to somewhere like Full Sail or Michigan State. And so if organizations like us could get together, what would your take be on something like that?
Well, I'd be very interested in working with any university. You know, we already work with a number of universities and trying to help young people get access. That's what this thing is about.
Right.
You know, many of our minority students especially don't have access, you know, into higher ed.
Right.
And, you know, going to universities where they will be provided with a tool, you know, to keep them out of jail, keep them off the streets. And not only that, to become productive citizens in society. And so between the NBBC and myself, Break the Cycle, and other organizations, celebrities, you know, sports, athletes that work with us and believe in us, that's something that's very doable. And I think that a partnership and collaboration is where it's at. You know, no one organization or one entity can do it alone. But if we bring our resources together, I think this would be a great partnership. You guys already have the curriculum, you already have the cutting edge media curriculum, and we have the people. So you put the human resources together, and I think this could be a great partnership. You think about basketball, you think about football and people recruiting. Well, we can actually find those students while we're on the road, help them to get those scholarships, and then put them right into a program that's going to allow them to make an impact immediately after they graduate from college.
So in closing, I want to say to you, first of all, our campus organization, you have access to this entity, this organization. The opportunity is here. Now, you heard it here. Eric Thomas is interested in interns to insert into this media team. This goes out to our alumni. We have alumnus all over this industry who are some of the best in the industry. And then we have some alumnus who just need a name to make it to the pinnacle and the top of their industry. You have the skills, but you just haven't found that type of material that will catapult you to where you need to be in the industry. Well, here is that opportunity. Please take advantage of this opportunity. It's here.